doing the right thing? Daniel is my friend.
So is Lauren.
Yeah, but I'm not afraid of Lauren.
Are you going to man up on this or not?
Since you put it that way, do I have to?
Sometimes I don't even know why I bother with you.
Must be my charm, intelligence, looks, and athletic physique.
No, that's not it. Come on, let's get this over with.
You could have thrown me a bone and said something nice about me.
Okay, you have nice eyebrows?
See? Was that so hard? Why, hello there.
Hi, Sophie and Josh. Lauren's not here.
Yeah, we know Mrs. Collins. We actually came to talk to you.
Is everything okay?
Oh, we're fine, thank you. Well, we are.
We came to talk to you about Lauren and Daniel.
Okay, come on in. What do you need to talk about? You've got me a little worried.
Well, you know both Lauren and Daniel are friends.
Of course.
And we would do anything for them.
Even if it would cost us their friendship.
Oh, don't tell me that they're doing drugs.
Oh, but no drugs.
No drugs, it's just...
Out with it. Just please tell me.
We think Daniel might be hurting Lauren.
No, we know that Lauren is being hurt by Daniel.
Being hurt? They're like lovebirds around here.
Well, most of the time that's true, but Daniel does have a temper.
Sometimes he loses control. Daniel is my best friend, and I know he's going through a lot right now, but that's no excuse, and I've told him so.
And he really does feel bad afterwards.
Wow. So let's go back. So you say he's hurting my Lauren. What really does that mean?
See, it started with little things, like once she brought him the wrong soda, and he went berserk like it was the end of the world or something.
But what he didn't know was that they were out of his soda, and Lauren brought the closest thing to it. It was always petty little things like that, and you would never know what would set him off.
Then he started to get jealous, again, for no reason. Once he got jealous of Lauren for talking with her biology lab partner.
Todd Cretton.
And believe me, Todd would be the last person in school you would need to be jealous of. Skinny, unhygienic, weird hair, but smart.
Then he started calling her names, embarrassing her in front of other kids, calling her names no girl should be called.
Like what?
Probably shouldn't repeat them here. No need, is there?
I guess not. Just didn't think that Daniel Porter could do this.
Neither could we.
What's worse is that when we confronted Lauren about it, she blamed herself, that it was her fault that Daniel went off on her.
I offered to talk with Daniel, but Lauren got upset and said that would only set him off more. But I went to Daniel anyways.
Well, what happened?
He started crying. I couldn't believe it. I've never seen Daniel cry. Not even when he broke his arm playing hockey. I believe he's truly sorry for what he said, but I couldn't take it back.
Then there were the bruises.
The bruises?
It started last Thursday. Me and Lauren were at the park. Remember how unreasonably warm it was?
I remember. It made me want to start in the garden.
Well, we were at the park and Lauren had her jacket on. She started to take it off. She must have forgotten that she was wearing her short sleeve blouse, so she took her jacket off and there was a bruise on her right shoulder. It was in the perfect shape of a hammer.
What?
And when I confronted her about it, she made up some lame story about Daniel saving her from falling off the school steps.
Could that be true?
Our school is only 5 steps high, Mrs. Collins.
Tell her about yesterday.
It was lunch. We were all outside having a gale time. Daniel hadn't come out yet, and then John and Braxton from the baseball team came and joined us. And Braxton stole Lauren's cupcake, and Lauren tried to grab it, but Braxton started playing keeper and threw it to John. And then when she tried to grab it from John, she lost her balance and fell across on John's chest. It was really funny, we were all laughing. And then Daniel came out. We must have just seen the ending.
When we all saw the look in Daniel's face, everyone went silent. Braxton and John got up and left, and Lauren just sat there next to me. Daniel put his tray down, took a step behind Lauren, and kicked her.
It was a hard kick.
In the shoulder?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Not important. Then what happened?
Well, he started calling her names, yelling, and then just stormed off.
Lauren just sat there next to me with tears running down her face. That's when we came to you. We had to tell someone.
Lauren needs help, and Daniel needs help.
More help than we can give them.
Wow. Thank you for coming to me. They both do need help. And what Daniel is doing is a crime. It needs to be stopped.
What are you going to do?
I'll start making some phone calls.
Well, if you need anything, just ask.
Thanks for coming.
Good, James Combs. How do you think we did?
I don't know.
I think I did great.
Of course you do.
Anything new?
I can never get my checkbook to balance. It's nothing new. It's a monthly event.
You know what I mean, from Daniel.
Oh, yeah. He called and he called from school and said he'll be home this afternoon.
For good?
I'm not sure. He didn't say. I imagine it's for good.
Well, there's not much more we can do.
Well, Brian, will you please come sit down so we can talk?
About what?
Well, about Daniel. Everything that's going to happen.
Which one do you want to talk about first?
Well, just hear me out, okay?
When you say that, it usually means I'm in trouble, or you disagree with me about something. My guess is it's about the punishment I gave to our son, right?
Well, we're his parents. I don't think it's punishing we should be doing. Don't you think we should be helping him?
I don't see the difference. He has to understand there are consequences to his actions.
And he will, from the courts, from school. Do we need to add to the pile?
But he put his future in jeopardy for something so stupid as a couple of cases of beer.
That's right. And don't you think he knows that now?
I want to make sure.
Like your mom and dad did?
What are you talking about?
Well, the story you tell everyone.
What story?
The story, how you borrowed Travis's ID so you could go underage drinking down to the tavern. And as you were drinking the beers, you were collecting the caps and putting them in your pocket so you could brag to all your friends on Monday.
There were a lot of caps. I drank until I ran out of money, and the bartender made me leave.
And when you got home, what happened?
Well, I tried to sneak up the stairs, and on my way up, I took off my sweatshirt and forgot about the beer caps. And they fell out of my pocket and rolled down the stairs. I couldn't believe what a racket they made.
And your mom came out, and then what happened?
She wasn't happy. She told me to pick up the beer caps and go to bed.
And then what happened?
Nothing until the next morning when Randy Tretzman called, asked if I could help with the hay baling.
And you were sick. You were hung over, and you said no.
And Mom told Randy I'd be there in 10 minutes. It was so hot. I was up on the hayloft stacking the bales. I threw up twice. But by noon I was feeling human again.
And did your mom say anything else about bottle caps or drinking?
Not until years later when she wanted to embarrass me.
And Daniel's heard that story more than once.
But
the only difference is he got caught, but he didn't have a hangover.
all right, I see your point. I'm just so afraid he's going to ruin all that he's worked so hard for. Up until now, he's been such a good son.
And that's what he needs to hear from us, especially from you. That he's a good son and that we love him and we're here for him.
Did I ever tell you I married you for more than just your good looks?
More than once.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll call Sally Anderson from church. She's a great attorney.
And what about Daniel?
I'll talk to him and give him back his iPhone and share my feelings and apologize for overreacting. You know, it isn't easy being me.
Amen to that.